I want to welcome you today to my page. I'm your host, Chanel Hacker. And for those of you that don't know me, I want to give you just a little bit of information, know who I am before we start this meditation. So, I am a spiritual advocate. While life has just been a series of traumatic ups and downs for me, I really believe that the key to my own resiliency has been the growth that I've had through a strong spiritual presence in my life. From a young child, I have been able to maintain a strong intuitive relationship with my inner wisdom, which is only deepened through my study of research and practice of metaphysics, tarot, world religions, women's studies, meditation, yoga, and so much more. I feel like my sacred work is to encourage women to build a strong relationship with their inner wisdom, walk within the embodiment of your sacred essence, and become a leader in the world that you create by aligning with your truest heart and soul desires. I've designed and authored 2 tarot decks. I'm a certified meditation teacher. I'm also working on my certification to be a Kundalini yoga teacher. I am also a visionary and intuitive artist. So that's what I do, and in my free time, I spend time with my husband, and you're really just kind of try to live life in alignment with my truest heart and sorry, my heart and soul desires. I kind of got caught the sun right there, and it kind of knocked me off of my center. But today I want to walk you through a meditation to release um, that that anger and bitterness and resentments and all of those nasty little energies that we have because we've had some kind of a trauma or painful experience in our life, and sometimes that kind of anchors us into this energetic bond that 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 w- that's the perspective we see life from, and then we can't move forward. And I know that was a big deal in the life that um, I've had a lot of years of abuse and trauma, and now that I'm through that, yeah, there's things that would still linger on. I found that. So about 20 years ago, I was introduced to a meditation that was shaped around forgiveness, and that really changed my focus on the way that I saw things through my eyes and the way that I understood that it was okay to forgive. Because because I used to even get angry about that. Why should I forgive them? They did this to me. Why do I have to be the one? And I remember being very, very angry about that and holding on to that because I thought that somehow, if that person would ask forgiveness or say they were sorry, then I would feel better. Guess what? It didn't even matter. And it wouldn't matter whether some situations they did say they were sorry and it didn't matter. I was still angry. I still couldn't get my life back on the right track of where I wanted it. And in some cases, they did not say they were sorry. And then I was just angry and locked in. And so that's what I want to do today is I want you to help you realize that the when I realized that the forgiveness was my responsibility and I forgive when I share that forgiveness, I'm releasing that energetic bond from me, and I'm not going to sit in that energy anymore, and I'm not going to tie myself into that energy no more, and I'm going to just release it. That's when things change for me. And that's what I want to help you do. I want to help you be able to release that energy so that way you don't feel tied to it. Okay. Because kind of remember the energy is something that, it comes and goes, it either attracts or repels. That's all it is. And when we decide to keep the focus in on that line, that thread of energy, we're keeping it alive, we're keeping it anchored, we're keeping it present. And then that is what everything else is attracting itself to. That destroys your life. So you really want to get in a place where you can release that and not have to worry about it no more. And then you can start forming new energies that you want to put, all your efforts into. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I invite you to sit down with me. I'm sitting on the floor, I find it very comfortable to sit on the floor, um, in a what we used to call the Indian, kind of sitting where you have your feet crossed. If that's uncomfortable for you, I mean, it's fine. If you want to lay in a bed, that's fine. If you want to sit in a chair, that's fine. I think it's best to do that standing. It's probably not the easiest thing to do when we meditate. So just find yourself in a comfortable position and just take a moment to kind of cut off distraction. And I try to do the best I can, but there's always noise going on around you. You can't control anybody else, so we can't control the cars going down the road, or if the kids are in the next room playing, or in my case, my husband, who likes to sing downstairs a lot, so he's always singing. um we can't help that all the time, and that's okay, but just do your best to try to remove all distractions from your area. And what you can control is your ability to listen. So you can kind of close off your ears a little bit and sit into that space. Okay. I want you to close your eyes. Feel into your body. I want you to feel your body. Be very present and very aware of how your body feels. Feel your hips. Say, touch the floor. You feel what that feels like. Just be very present about that. And then just relax into your body. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2. Breathe out for a count of 4. Breathe in. Feel your abdomen fill. Hold your breath. Release and feel your abdomen deflate. Now let's continue. Let's continue to breathe just one more, and I'll breathe with you. Ready? Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. I'd like you to continue to breathe. And as you breathe, relax into your body and see a red thread connecting your tailbone with the center of the earth. You're connected with the earth. Breathe and feel that connection, centering you and anchoring you. As you breathe, be aware that you're safe and secure. Begin to feel into your heart and feel those walls. I invite you to feel those walls that are both seen and unseen that you've built up for protection. You have put these walls in place so that you don't feel the pain of guilt or shame or harm that's been done to you and done to others because of your inability to forgive. Breathe. Slowly breathe into that feeling and the oppressions that come as you go deeper. I invite you to repeat the words after me as we move forward, to let go of these deep rooted walls built up from anger. But now we're going to release them through forgiveness. Ready? I have hurt others in many ways because of abandonment, betrayal, and neglect, maybe abuse, even harming them because of my own fears, inadequacies, limitations, selfishness, and jealousies. This may have been delivered verbally, emotionally, financially, or spiritually. I have allowed my confusion, my pain, and my anger cause suffering, knowingly and unknowingly, to another. Allow yourself to feel and see the pain that you have caused another so you can understand the suffering they've gone through. Now, feel the sorrow they have felt. You can even ask them, see the person in front of you, ask them to come forward. Do you see them? And then ask them how they felt. What's the sorrow that they were feeling? Take a moment, just kind of hold that space with them. Now allow your heart's energy to grow and envelop them. Surround them with your heart's most loving energy. Send love to them and repeat these words. I am sorry that I have brought this pain to you. I am sending you love and asking for forgiveness. Will you forgive me for this pain that I have caused you? I am releasing us from this painful energy and sending love to surround you. Thank you for the lessons you have taught me through our exchanges. I forgive myself from my part of this pain that I have caused. From this moment, it is released and I forgive myself. Breathe. Slowly breathe and feel your body lighter as you release the energy, filling that space with love from the earth. Just let the energy go. You've released it. Now I invite you to think about the times when someone has hurt you because of abandonment, betrayal, and neglect, maybe even abuse, even harming you because of their fears, their inadequacies and limitations, their selfishness and jealousy. This may have been delivered verbally or emotionally, financially, or even spiritually. They have allowed their confusion and pain and anger cause suffering, knowingly and unknowingly, to you. Allow yourself to feel and see the pain that they have caused you. Now, feel the sorrow and losses that you have felt. See that person in front of you that have caused you pain. Invite them in. You're safe. You can invite them in. Allow your heart's energy to grow and surround both of you. Send love to the circle. My love is for both you and them. Repeat these words. I recognize that I have held this pain, bitterness, and resentment for far too long. I have been a container to hold in anger, shame, and guilt and hate, and that has been a hard burden to carry. I'm sorry that I have held in this painful energy for far too long, preventing us from growing beyond it. While some damage may still linger, I will unburden my heart from this harmful energy to make room for love and growth in other directions. I am no longer willing to be trapped by this story, and I'm sending you love, and I do forgive you. I will forgive you for this pain that you have caused me. I want to thank you for the lessons you have taught me about myself and these experiences. I am releasing us from this painful energy and sending love to surround you. I forgive myself for holding on to this pain that you have caused. From this moment, it is released, and I forgive you and I forgive myself. Okay, breathe and feel into your body. Feel it lighter as you release the anger and resentment down into the cord that connects you with the earth. Feel that energy flow right out of you. Allow the earth to take the energy so it can be absorbed and renewed through the earth's loving presence. As it flows down, feel the divine energy flooding your heart with love. You're safe. You're loved. Now, I invite you to look at the ways that you've harmed yourself. Let those visions come in to remember how you have harmed yourself through abandonment or betrayal, neglect, maybe abuse, and even harming you because of your own fears and inadequacies, limitations, selfishness, and jealousy. You may have delivered this verbally, emotionally, physically, financially, or spiritually. I have allowed my confusion, pain, and anger cause suffering knowingly and unknowingly to myself. I allowed my body to take the punishment. But now I see that you are a temple to protect and allow me to have adventure and loving exchanges within my world. I now understand the suffering I've put myself through. I am honored that my body, soul, and mind still stand with me, as supportive and loyal as it can be. I recognize how beautiful you are, even with the scars. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for the lessons that you have shown me. Allow your heart's energy to grow and surround you. Allow the love from your heart to move all around you, hugging you and lifting you with a feeling of love, peace, and joy. Repeat these words. I am sorry that I've brought this pain to you. I am love, and I do love you and wish to honor you. Thank you for all that you have shown me and how you have supported me through some of the most difficult times for me. I'm asking for forgiveness. I will forgive me for this pain that I have caused you. I am releasing us from this painful energy and sending love to surround me and fill my entire being with the continuous flow of love. I forgive myself from this pain that I have caused. From this moment on, it is released and I forgive myself. Now breathe. Slowly breathe. Feel your body lighter as you release the energy. Filling that space with love from the earth, your heart, and all of divinity. Feel the energy swirling around you lovingly. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug and say, I love you. Thank you. I love you. When you're ready, focus your breath. Focus on your breath and slowly begin to come back to your body. Feel your legs. Feel your thighs, your hips. Feel your abdomen, your chest, your arms, your neck. Breathing again. Feel your lips, your eyes, the top of your head. You're back with us. This has taken, I want to just first say, this has taken a lot from you. I want you to be very proud of yourself right now. And celebrate what you have just done. This was a big undertaking of bravery, courage, and strength, and love to go through this process. Simple, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So this has taken a lot of energy. So please make sure that you rehydrate yourself. You take it easy, relax. It's a good time to reflect or even go on a walk and see the world with this renewed perspective that you have. It's also good to rest if you're feeling drained. What I love to do after this is also do a little self-care, treat my body to something nice like a pedicure or a massage or a green juice to replenish it. It's just gone through some serious energy exchange. Also, creating something like a painting or planting a flower can also be a nice, loving physical act that celebrates the and honors this loving act of forgiveness that you've just been through. So thank you for loving yourself so much, your willingness to choose love and dispel negative energy into the world. It's a big deal. If you would like to have more meditations like this, please visit my website, chanelhacker.com, or my YouTube channel, and let me know what you'd like to hear more of and any questions that you have so I can give you the topics that matter to you. Thank you so much, and I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Bye.